Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is June 15th, a Friday, and that means it's another wonderful day for basics. As you can see, I'm on TieGem here on, that's right, an 11Q account, a veritable double-digit Q account, but I will be jumping up into significantly higher ranks after this particular game. I just wanted to once again give a shout out to my lovely DDK viewers and have something specifically aimed for them, assuming we don't run into those pesky sandbaggers that I hear infest these servers now and again. So let's play a good old DDK game. DDK means we're going to start off not being allowed to kill anything. We're going to work on just the basics, big moves, and sente and cut points, and shape those, and only those. Alright, so we are finally getting a game. Oh, it's so difficult to get a game. Oh, man. So you're playing against a bona fide 11Q. I'm going to start off with dual 4-4s because it's a pretty easy one to go with. I'm going to approach like so, which is a mistake. That was a 3-4 point. Oh man, I looked over and I verified that I was still recording because it took me a while to get a game. And then I looked back and I realized, oops, wrong corner. This is okay. This is fine. I'm just going to play a Joseki here. Like so. Everyone should know this Joseki is probably one of the most common ones in the history of the world. This is kind of interesting because this one we're actually going to kick because we already have a very light pincer here. Usually we don't kick if they approach, but when you already have stones on that side, it becomes a lot more easy to do such things. I'm going to go ahead and defend myself. Don't kick and play away ever. That's bad. The amount of aji, or the amount of leftover potential in your shape, is very, very bad there. The future moves that your opponent can make there are very, very plentiful. You don't want that to happen. For example, if I Hane here, the aji in the position lets him cut and potentially take a stone if he so feels inclined. So I'm not going to let him do that. I'm going to get a wall here while he's trying to live. Now he's alive. No reason to play here again, but he failed to defend these stones. So what I'm going to do, just for my own peace of mind, is play a little bit of a top move. So I get like a wall here and a wall here. This may live, I don't even care, but I'm going to look to develop this area in here, right? Now I don't want to be kept low here, because the aji of this position means he can keep me low, because he has a forcing move, forcing move. In other words, a move I have to respond to. I don't want him to do that. Reason why I have to force to respond to it, he keeps me low. He can cut through me if I ignore him, right? He can go straight through my third line and pin me to the bottom of the board where I can't live. So I'm going to do something like this, just to make sure that we are nice out and not surrounded. I'm going to threaten ever so slightly to surround his group. I'm doing it this way because if he cuts through me here, I can back off and I'm still getting a wall, right? Yeah, like this. Nice and light. Now, like I said, I don't care if he lives. So I'm going to Hane, and if he wants this stone, he can take it. Alright, he wants the stone. It's all his. Yep. Excellent. Cool. Now, this looks pretty strong, right? This stone's not going to go anywhere. We've got our wall. Open corner. Let's go back and resume our whole corner side center thing that we like doing so much. The opening theory, as it were. All right. He's going on the side. That's actually very, very good for him because he's recognizing that my most of my potential, all of my potential, is on the right-hand side of the board. So he's playing here to make certain that I can't go and develop that. It's actually really, really good for him. Good instincts from the 11Q. We're going to try and get a base here. So we just attach for sente. For a couple of forcing moves, that's all. Maybe I'll get a chance to go back in here, or he pincered me. I'll go over here instead. I'm not picky. I'm just trying to, excuse me. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a base here, making sure I'm alive. That's all I'm doing. This is not Joseki, mind you. There are better variations here that I could have played. But instead, I'm just making certain 100% that I'm alive in this corner. I don't want any ambiguity in my shape. So we are nice and alive. All right, he's playing low, but beware. Remember what I just said. That having low stones thing means there's Aji in your position. In other words, there's forcing moves that I have against you that you probably have to respond to. Or there's like a shape defect that I can poke at. There's like this leftover taste in your mouth that just says, something something just crawled in there and died. Right? That's kind of odd. When you see it happen to you, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be tasting that one for a while. I'm gonna put pressure on this group. Because go corner, side, center, corner's done, corner done, corner done. Corner arguable, but this is a 2-space extension. I could put a little bit of pressure there first, and then I can just go into an enclosure. Because I'm not really trying to kill him. We're just trying to get like a forcing move again, and then go into an enclose. If you went just into the enclose straight off the bat, that's okay too. You don't have to gamble that something's forcing or not. Especially as an 11Q, maybe you shouldn't. Just go and take that last large move. Here, we just don't want to die, so I'm going to save my stone. And save my stone. Those of you who are stronger than 11Q are probably thinking to yourself, you're just coming out because you can kill this if you keep saving these 2 stones. I wouldn't, but you're right, I could have. So he's got this. I'm going to save my upper side because I've got a lot of territory there. You can see how I'm just kind of cleanly taking my points. Don't let him push through. That's threatening Atari, so I'm going to connect. I don't know about that one. Yeah. Neither did my nose, apparently. Excuse me. Simple defense against the connection under. If there's a 1-point jump, you can poke at it. And then if he responds to you, you can Hane in safety because he can't do that. It's kind of gross, but whatever. So, light poke into cut. Almost misclicked. That's okay. Now, all I want here is some territory in this area in my corner. That's all we really want. We're not really being greedy here. And for those of you 10 to 5Q, while you're looking at this game, if you are, look at the upper left-hand corner of the board. Do you see the future move there that I could play in order to... See, don't let him cut through you. In order to do something cool there, do you see the leftover forcing moves that I have to get a little bit more for myself, to put a really bad taste in his mouth? Do you see that? Do you see that? And again, for the record, I am drinking tea. See? Now, this area is technically not alive yet, and in a bit of an even game, I would definitely throw in here, poke out his 2 eyes, surround him, and then X this group off the board. But this one, I don't really want to do that. I just want to go and make sure that I'm not completely surrounded again. Otherwise, imagine a wall here. With the wall here, this could all turn into territory, and I think that's what he's aiming at. So we want to make sure that we have access out into that middle, right? Because him growing in areas 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-ish lines on the board is probably going to be more than mine, right? So I got 4, 5, 6. Am I really getting 7th line territory when he already has a stone there? Probably not. And even if I did, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, see, we can't do that. We can't say, I'm going to take this area and let him build, excuse the squares, client sucks, and just let him build this up because it's just too much. It's just too much. So he's trying to go for 4, 5, 6th as opposed to like 7th and 8th, which is, so we're slowly reducing. Slowly but surely reducing. Slowly but surely we are reducing. There we go. So what we could do here, that's nice and basic. I'm going to ask politely if I can reduce him. I'm threatening to come in. Maybe this move should have been the jump instead of the turn. That probably would have been a little bit better. But that's okay. Micro mistakes. That's not the end of the world if we make them. We can do it with one or two. Okay. Ask him again, can I come in? Because now we're at 4, 5, 6th. I might come back to the 5th. That's better than 7th, so that is a reduction. I will take it. Now, food for thought. If I was really going to be an aggressive person, I could be like, boom, and try to cut through this way, right? Tell you what, this is making me nervous. Let's go back and surround this group first. Let's get as much as we can. Force is to live. He'll probably play here now. To be 120 million% life. Right now he's fitty. If I play this, and looking so hot, he don't want to be fitty. He wants to be 110 million% alive. Let's see what he does. Okay. I said no, you no can't come in. Someone's trying to kill me. I am not happy. Not happy at all. Someone's forcing me to kill him. If I play here, he's dead. Because he's correct. He can Atari my stone straight down. He's not correct in that the ladder, the Atari break, not really a ladder, it's like an Atari straight down. It's not really a ladder, but like this Atari sequence is good for him. He's wrong about that. I could just like play here, and then if he takes, I swipe this, and then he has a false eye here. Can I ask you to take so I can play here and keep my points? Frack, you, dude. I am beginning to think this guy is rather rude. True story. I could just take the top. I don't know. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to threaten to reduce him some more. That's not nice. He caught me, so I extended. By extending, I am strengthening my outside stone. Not going to go all in and let him surround me and like do bad things. I'm going to make sure we're fine. Got a way out. This is my lifeline. And I can either go here, or I can go here. No need to be greedy. Whichever one he wants me to take, I'm happy with it. Can I play here? I could. Then he's going to play this one, then I have to like play that one, then he's going to play over here, and I get no territory there. Message. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Like I'm gonna play here. I don't know what to do because I don't want to kill this group. I'm killing that stone though. That is a very, very deep extension. 1, 2, 3, space extend. I can go straight through it because we're strong on all the sides. God, he's so dead. I'll let you go away. I got territory. You got territory. We all got territory together. My corner. I can play here. And there. Nice little table of Shepu. I don't know what the point of that move was, so I'm just going to say okay. That was just weird. Not sure why I played there. Actually, I could play away because connecting to these are Mii, so you don't have to connect this one up, actually. But we're connected. We're out. We're connected. So we have Sensei again. This move is so teasing me. It's like, finish him. I will push. Reduces area. Oh my god. Careful. Just reducing. Look at that. We're on the 4th line now. Who thought that was going to happen? Now, I'm going to back off after his next move, because I don't want to kill this group off accidentally. And we'll resume taking large points. Yeah, I'm just gonna, because I could play here and then Atari and then like do bad things to him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and connect. He gets to connect up here. All yours. Yep. I will go ahead and poke this just for reduction's sake. And now I'm looking at this area here because I don't want to play this one and get like this for territory. So this looks like it's a large move. I could like expand a little bit more on a side. I don't really see anything else I can do, right? Like this is bleh. This is bleh. This is meh. This is meh. But this seems to be the largest thing I can do right now. It gives me a couple more points. It reduces a few of his. I don't know how many. Just not the next largest thing on the board. Because like this is like bleh points, like 2. This is blah points because this isn't really territory. So like meh. This is okay. This is killing it, but never mind that. This is pretty big too. But yeah, I think this is pretty large. I think it's pretty big. Okay. I can threaten to double attriari. See, it's attacking me. Means I only have 1 liberty left. I need to connect. If I double tarry this one, I can take here or here. So he doesn't let me do that. And now time's up on the upper left. Those of you who are 5K and above did... I have a moth in my room. Did you notice this move? This is just the one thing that's not DDK that I'll play. I am ahead because I can do rough estimation. Like this isn't as big as this. And I got this and I got this. So I know I'm ahead, right? Just by doing rough estimations, right? I know I'm ahead. That moth really likes my lighting equipment. It's like, oh my god, it's like daytime in here. It's like, yeah, dude, it is. Alright, so he's alive. I got a little bit of my corner back. That's your above 10Q problem for this particular game. But right now, it's just going to be endgame. I'm already ahead, so as per usual, you can look for me trying to find as many force moves as I can on like the second line, get him to respond, responding to his pokes in me, and the rest of this is probably going to be time-lapsed with, you know, the handy-dandy music that I usually have. So, enjoy! Alright, so let's go ahead and review that game. Took a brief break. Took our happy little moth outside. And now I can review. So the game was pretty straightforward. Oopsed. There should have been an approach here, but it's okay. We played Joseki, that's fine. Now, again, I want to reiterate this because he can only get like a 2-space extension here, which means if you want to play aggressive, you can, or if you just don't care and be like, all right, you did that, that's cool. I'm going to go do other things now, that's fine as well. And he doesn't really get very much in the way of territory there. Only thing to be wary of is he might steal your 3-3 point in an effort to try to live. This is Joseki, by the way. But that's not really the end of the world at that point, because all that really does is sweep his base. So if you wanted to get him running, that'd be fine. Or let's say you already had like a really awesome move in the middle. Then when you swept his base, maybe he has nowhere to go. So, you know, those things are things to keep in mind. Alright, so he played here directly, which is weird. Normally, I probably would have played this one. This way, I get to keep the corner, which is amazing. He can only play this into this, I suppose. I could potentially just threaten to go over here. I can threaten to go over here. I can threaten to attack these. A lot of aggressive stuff there. I don't really want to get into any of that. That's why it's extended, whatever. Give him whatever he wants. As we can see, because he played this one, in effort to get my base, he loses the corner again later. Because this is really all we can do here. So I get to keep a little bit of territory there for myself. That's kind of nice. If he had played here, it's the same thing, different order. He has to go back and not die, and then we just get to grab the corner. If he had done this, it's the same thing, because if he plays this one, then those get taken, so we can't do that one. And thus all he does is play here. That one's actually kind of dangerous because that allows me to do the throw-in, because this is something he can't play. So, kind of risky. This is no I anymore, which means, can we live here? Not locally, right? We have to like do cuts and see if we can't do something else. So dangerous there, very dangerous. So that's a lot of really basic shapes that you might see in that area. Here we just chilled and chilled and chilled. Got rid of a stone, because why not? Then we approached. He backed off, which was really freaking good. I like that stone. I like that move. Because if he played here, let's say, take territory, maybe I try and build the entire side, right? So he's saying no directional changes, no building. I'm taking your point away. It's good. It's good, man. It's real good. Now, normally in this kind of game, in a normal game, I would play here because I don't like being pincered there. So we would do this one into this one. If they do this one, it's Gote, and then I'll just play this one. And that's fine too. Alright, sorry about that. I smelled what I thought was burning, so I just made sure, double check my CPU temperatures, things like that, to make sure the warmer weather's not overheating my computer or anything. I guess it's coming from outside. Maybe there's like a bonfire going on there. I don't know. So yeah, I would probably just do this. Here, you put pressure on us. Now, I could do a lot of different things. Like, you could come out. You could do a lot. I just did this. He should go here and just let me have this. And then maybe extend. Something like that would be a-okay. But this is fine. I just settled. He needs to get a base on 2 different spots of the board. Here and here. You can't take both. So that was Mii. And from here, it's pretty straightforward. We just defend our territory, defend our territory, defend our territory. If I wanted to kill him, I would have haunted on this side, because then that shrinks his area even more. And at this point, a lot of things are probably going to die. Like, it's really tough to make a actual living group in this area. This move again probably ought to be here because this isn't really anything. He can push and cut, but doesn't really go anywhere, so we're completely fine on that. Probe, probe, probe. And now this I want to show again because I mentioned it repeatedly. I play here. He played here. And then only thing he can do here is give up those stones. Right? It's all he can do. Now, if I had played here on the other hand, and he goes here, here, and then does something silly, like this, then suddenly you can see that he's not able to live here at all. Which is why I said I could probably kill him repeatedly. Because he has to play this one. And then I'll probably play here. And he needs to move like this one, I guess. It's tough. It's tough. Though even that one, I guess that'll work. Because there's that one. Yeah, okay. Well, now it's just never going to be a thing. Ever, 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 ever. I backed off here because you can see really quickly. This gets complicated. Now, I'm not sure if I actually die here, but I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I just frack that. Connect, whatever. Here's the problem I mentioned earlier, and then something stupid happened on the right-hand side. Right after I went into full-on time-lapse mode, he self-Atari'd. I was like, okay, I took, and then he didn't connect forever. I don't know if he just didn't care about it, if he didn't see it, what was going on there. And then this is the same thing. I wanted to play here, but if he cut, then he dies there too. So I don't want to risk it. This is interesting, but the Atari here leads into an Atari here, which means I get to solidly connect on out, which is kind of cool. This could have been a Ko. So we could have, you know, been a little bit more aggressive. Here's a point in his shape. If he takes this one, I'll take this one. If he takes this one, I'm still taking this one. And that, as they say, is the end of that. Let's go play someone that's slightly stronger. Alright, so we're playing someone slightly stronger now. We're playing a 5Q on the Foxies on my good old Shandaby account. Still going to 4-4s because 4-4 is nice and solid. Approaching, we're backing off. Welcome to the Kobayashi Fuseki, everybody. Only thing you need to really know about Kobayashi Fuseki is you want to approach it a little bit far away than normal. Only one space, don't get crazy. Reason why we do that is because if you approach close, they can pincer and turn into like a really crappy fight or attach to you and make territory, and it's just headache. Now, some little bleep bloops disagree, but I recommend approaching far away. Alright, so he pincered me, so I'll go into the 3-3. But you might say, but there's a 3-4, or this is a 3-4, not a 4-4, so it's completely different. And you're right, it is. But at the same time, as long as you cross-cut, you're alive. This is Joseki. This is Joe's Seki. All the Joe's Seki. In the 18th century, there was a Japanese guy named Joe. And he could find Seki in any position. He was called Joe Seki. It's true. It's true. Look it up. I'm going to just extend here rather than Atari. Just so I can make sure that I don't, give him free move down in here. I want to be alive here forever. And anyway, good old Joe came up with all of these sequences and these corners that we all use. He was a really strong player, Joe was. It's actually a bit of a scandal because some people say Joe wasn't really the person that they tell us he was. Because Joe, turns out, is also a female name. So it's a female player that came up with all of these sequences that we use today. So I'm going to go ahead and play here, just for safety's sake. I don't really want to deal with any of this ever again. So I'm alive. I'm a happy. Go me. And put a little bit of pressure on the outside stones. His move now. He should defend, but he might not, because this is it's 5Q. Chinese player. Chinese and Korean players tend to be aggressive. He might try to approach or attach. Something to defend themselves with. But what? That's the question. What's he going to play? I agreed to a 20-minute game because I figured he's not going to use his time. I was wrong. He's using his time. That's perfectly fine. I'll just try to remove the pauses in editing later on. Alright, so he's swept my base a little bit. I'm going to respond for the sake of simplicity and the series. I'll just go ahead and answer him because he is kind of hurting my stone there. No reason to do all weirdo things, and technically this still actually exists. This weakness into this, or this into this, is still very much a thing. Shoulder hit. I will respond shoulder hit because we respond to shoulder hits, attachments, caps, cutting pointers. Now, I think we're done here. He'll play a light shape of some kind, and I'll go and approach his corner. And we can resume the corner side center extravaganza. Alright, he connected on up, so I'll go ahead and approach with my good old sensei, and I have to respond to his connection because my corner is nice and strong. Therefore, I don't need another move there. Now, if I was really, really greedy, I could play something like this, but we are not really, really greedy, are we? No, we are not. So we did not need a move like that. I can play it later, and if he plays it now, I mean, that is fine. That just gives me another forcing move, or not forcing move, another sensei move elsewhere. So I go over and play over here, or maybe go back and attack this, or go and invade down here, and that one move gains him no extra territory. So he's hitting my 3-3 point. That, along with the long pauses, make me a little bit suspicious because I'm a paranoid person nowadays, and I'm always suspecting that those long pauses is you bleep bloop man. I'm gonna go ahead and extend because I don't feel like doing anything weird here. This lets me push and cut, which, I mean, I don't like it, but I'll let him get away with it. Now you might be saying, why are you letting him get away with these things? I can't learn anything from your videos. And the reason for that is because I'm just going to like play a large move here now. So can invade down here, can invade over here. Picking up some of the territories over yonders. I think we're good. Can play over here's as well. Technically, if I play this one, it puts the push and the cut open again, which is kind of cute, really. So we will see what we are going to play next. I do not know yet. What is he going to play? I think he's either going to play here or here or here. Something a bit like that. And then at that point, I'm probably either going to play a move like this one and prep to cut this group off just to make it kind of be honest again, connect somewhere, either to this group over here or into the middle with some kind of shapy stuff. Okay. I'm in the opinion that he is actually using a bot. He's using his hesitations are very strange. He didn't Hane, because I don't have to respond when he connects. But this is probably going to be Sente. So, I don't know. His hesitations are weird. And so is his rank graph. He was struggling at 8Q, and now he's undefeated at 5Q. How's that even possible? I don't know, it's kind of weird. But I have my doubts. I think he's legitimate. I have my doubts. Maybe he's like really, really thinking about his moves. It's possible. It's possible. Either way, I'm happy that I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind, he's not using a bot. A bot wouldn't hit. Well, Leela would. Leela always loves those 3 points. As long as there's a 3 point open, that's all Leela cares about, really. It's like, is there 3 man? Can't kill, so I'll play here and to here. Operation Isolate this group is that. Gonna pretend he didn't play that. Gonna attack this stone instead. This stone turning into a group. Attack the group completely. If he hanes, I hane back and then I cut. Now, if you want to see something super sneaky, you could cut through here, and that's kind of cute. But right now, we're just going to keep ourselves nice and not overplaying. If he's really smart right now, he'll take the middle group and just shove it in to the side group so it's connected. But unfortunately, that means the side group can be under attack. So, it's kind of unfortunate. Might have taken a bit more of an aggressive stance against this guy. But at the same time, the minute I said that, I realized I don't really. As long as he can't attack me here and I can invade this, then here's his territory. Here's kind of his territory, maybe. And then, like, here's his territory. We've got to tell some territory. We've got to tell some territory. Oh, dude, we have ourselves some territory. Oh, my God. I could probably just shoulder hit this. You know? I could probably just shoulder hit this and then, like, grow here. And it'd probably be okay. You can see by my move I'm already contemplating it. More than Oh, God, don't. Stop, please. You're killing yourself. No, don't. No, we have a good game going. Don't put yourself into 2 weak groups, my dude. Oh, man. This isn't good for you. Don't hane here. I don't know what to do, man. He's committing Sudoku. Like, this group isn't alive. This group isn't alive. Don't commit Sudoku. Sudoku, my guy. Not even once. Not even once. Alright, he Sudoku'd this group completely. You got 1 shot. Mom spaghetti. Throw-in kills you. So either you think you can kill me, I don't recommend thinking that, or, okay, come out with this group now. Going after that 4th line territory. The greed. Ooh, that greed. Smell that greed, viewers. It's got a certain aspect to it, you know? But yeah, this is why we don't do this stuff. Sorry, my man. Sorry, my dude. I want you to die in a fire. I don't know, should we? Yes, we should. I almost asked the question, should we kill it? Yeah, we really should. So I'm going to strengthen myself here. He'll go up this way. I'll cut him off. But I am prioritizing my weak group first. That group is not the one that's connected to the live group already, right? The weak group is this one. I'm prioritizing that. I anticipated that already. He can get away with a small knight at the very most, and that is not enough to live or connect. If he goes for a large, we will cut his head off and watch as his body falls to the dirt. And, yeah. If he tries to get a forcing move on me, I will show him that I am not someone to be forced into doing anything. And I will counterattack. So beware your forcing moves here, young one. This one might be his best chance. Here, and to jump the heck away. But if he plays here, I'm actually going to ignore him and jump in instead. Because I can still cut the silk group off. So keep an eye on your profit is what I'm saying. Or just don't care. I mean, I could... Whatever. I could like live in the 3-3 point, and then I have enough territory probably to win. Also, this group's not alive. I should bear that in mind. This point is really important for him not being dead, and he hasn't played it yet. So the right hand group dies in one move. I might just play here. That's like a swap of 10th. That's pretty cool, right? That's just like 9, 18. 18 plus 9. 18 plus 18. If I can get it already here, it might be 18 plus 27. Minus 2. Minus 2. Listening to some random music on YouTube tonight. Because with YouTube Red, you didn't just do that. Don't have a good shape move, so I'm going to play here instead. I agree. I'll defend that move. I think he gave up his group. What a very interesting guy. He gave up the group. In the words of Jurassic Park, clever girl. Speaking of which, hashtag plug, I hear Jurassic World is a really good game. Not a good movie, on account of its lack of dinosaurs, but good game. I don't know. What do you guys think about Jurassic World? Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen it yet? Do you think it was a good movie? I personally didn't. No spoilers. I personally didn't really think it was a good movie because the thing that made Jurassic Park, the first two movies, let's not pretend the third one didn't exist. The first two movies in particular, what made those movies like really, really good didn't really occur in Jurassic World until the very end, in my opinion. And that's all I'll say about that. But it is a good game. Watch people play it. Oh, and I loved Vampire. Also a good game. Now, I don't know what he's going to play next. I'm running out of things to randomly talk about. I can say that this group can get cut off. This group is cut off. He's trying to kill me, chat. It's the only thing that makes sense. He's trying to kill me. I drop down this way because he can't go all the way down to here and defend. 10 again, I win. He who gets Tengen first wins games. I didn't play it to troll. I literally played it because I needed to just make sure that this group couldn't do any other shenaniganery ever. And now he can't. I mean, I don't think I needed it, but it reinforced the only weak point he could try to exploit to come back into the game. Here we just connect on up, like so. Here he connects on and takes a stone, like so. I don't even bother trying to fight it, like so. And then we just go and cut him to pieces like so. It's pretty straightforward. He can't cut me because then he gets killed. Most he can do is turn, I extend. Cuts at that point still don't work. I'll go ahead and connect. Threatens to push through, which is kind of sexy. Once again, connecting on up. Once again, I'm being cut. This one I will not allow. If he cuts, I will Atari. He extends, I Atari. He extends, I take. Different order, but interesting. Forcing move connection. Push, Atari, rip to shreds. Cut, Atari, connect, take. What did I literally just say? Looks like this game is being a little bit more... Ooh, I like the connection there. I like it. Keep him out of my area. Huge swath of territory. Goes over into here. Like into like right there over there. I want to play over here next. If I get a chance. Play here. Threaten to Atari over and kill 2 stones. Simple forcing move into a push. I don't see a reason to respond. Fee, fi, fo, fum. If you're trying to kill me, oh man, yo, not going to accomplish that. But you know what? Since we've killed a lot this game, I will give a nod to my rather bloodthirsty crowd who like seeing proper things die. Never mind. I was about to kill that. Never mind. It's all good. Never mind. False alarm. Fake news. Fake news, my man. Fake news. This'll die, though. Can you see why? Shown in 2, 1. Double pokages. Owie. Owie, 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 boop. So this is now all dead, and this is dead, and that's dead, and so is that over there. This was such a peaceful game. Once upon a time. I remember. Seems like it was just yesterday. But I like that he sacrificed this. I don't like that he changed his mind. Like, he sacrificed this and then tried to reduce my territory to control what I actually have elsewhere. Like, if this isn't worth anything and this isn't worth anything, he's got, like, some forward line here, right, and some, like, decent line here. Maybe that's not enough to win, right? It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did I count that twice? 14, 15, 16 times 2. All right, it's only like 32 points. So 32 points is not enough in and of itself to win games, right? You need more than that. So I could see where that idea could easily come from. Like, okay, he's got 32 plus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Rajahamba. You get the idea, right? You get the idea. He can't live. Boop, 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 and then boop. Boop into boop. Or boop into boop. Dubal Athriari. Behold the power of my double Atari. All will suffer. That is a track from Hunter x Hunter. Interesting. Listening to anime soundtracks. Boop. I hear, I hear, I hear. So we got 3 eyes. We got 3x 3 eyes. Alright, he resigned. Let's go ahead and review. This is fine. This is fine. This isn't so much. This is okay. And then this is Joseki. This is a little bit weird. I get to play here, into, whoops, into here, which is kind of large. Not as interesting. I have no idea what to do here. I think I would probably play something like... maybe something like here next, to just try to build. Because, like, if I do this... then he's got to be careful. Like, he can build, like, a lot up through here. Pushing once and then jumping is better. Otherwise, the push and the cut kind of works. So yeah, this needs to be here, here, and then here. So minor change. That was good. This I would Hane back by Atari. Then this is a lot safer as a group. I don't like this. I'd probably just play here. Something like that, I guess. Maybe something like this instead. I don't know, it's hard to say. Have to try to kill me. Have to. Oops. Maybe I'm dead here. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm dead here. This is tough. Not sure how I fight out of this. Maybe that jump up was a bad idea. I mean, I guess he plays here. I could play here. Call it an exchange. Quote unquote. But that's probably better for him than me. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to die there. Maybe I done bamboo. Maybe I done make a boo boo. Maybe I make boo boo. And from here, I don't see a way out because with the right dead instead, I mean that's just game over. What could I have done differently there? Yeah, this is not looking good for our heroes. Maybe this was bad for me? It's not enough. I just can't do it. Yeah, I guess this was a mistake. That move was a mistake. I should have played here, it looks like. I thought he couldn't do that. I guess he could. I guess he could. Oh crap. He's talking to me. Why are you talking to me? I don't know. I don't understand your language. Google Translate. Makes sense, your analysis is right. The power of chess is limited, advise. Ah. He likes my analysis. Ah, I can't paste. What? I can't paste. I can't thank him. I don't have the ability to paste. Anyway, that's the end of that. I typed thank you in Chinese and English. Or with the character, without the, not in the characters. You know what I mean. Anyway. Those are my games for today. Nice little 11Q game for all you DDKs. And then a game that kind of got a little bit bloody, I suppose. Hope you enjoyed. Be back, as always, next week for another round of maybe some invasions. Part 3 of our invasion series. Look forward to that, maybe. Or more Dons. I don't know. I like doing both of those right now. We'll see which one wins out. In the meantime, I'll see all you fine folks later. Hope you enjoyed today's games. And as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.